Hi, and welcome to the HealthBox Ideally platform overview. I'm Tony Mango, an associate in innovation consulting at HealthBox. Let's start back in 2010 around HealthBox and Ideally's origin. We were the first of three health tech accelerators, bridging the gap between healthcare organizations and entrepreneurial innovations globally. Across our accelerators and studios, we had over 2,900 applicants with over 75 distinct evaluation sessions. We built Ideally to make that process seamless and haven't stopped iterating. In 2011, Ideally was built to support our accelerator program. As HealthBox transitioned into consulting services, we continue to use Ideally to run innovation programs, challenges, and drive investment decisions for our clients. Seeing the direct benefit of using Ideally to support these activities, we decided to share it with the community and launch the platform for commercial licensing. What is Ideally then? It is our homegrown innovation management platform used to source information and then collaboratively evaluate it. The platform has been the foundation of our innovation efforts and purposely built to excel in simplicity. Now, I've thrown a lot of buzzwords there, so it's important to not get it confused with other tools. If we think of the innovation management spectrum, you have network engagement software, which lists or houses various products or companies designed for external interaction, and project management software, which takes single projects through the commercial lifecycle, creating roadmaps and assigning tasks. Ideally sits nicely in between these two, helping you to source this information in one place and make the decision of which project, idea, or strategy to move forward with. What makes Ideally so powerful? Have you had to manage an innovation initiative such as crowdsourcing employee ideas? Without a tool, you probably had to apply by email, or one step up, fill out a website form, which is then sent to an email. Your inbox starts to get out of hand pretty quickly. How do you evaluate those ideas? Did you have people email their favorite choice? Did you create a Google spreadsheet to evaluate them? Ideally, we'll configure that intake form, aggregate your scores responses, and display them in a clean, digestible manner so that you can make that next decision immediately. Okay, so maybe some of you haven't felt that pain in the process. Maybe you manage a group of individuals on a project and lots of them have ideas on how to improve. Where do you put those ideas? In folders? SharePoint? Maybe you're more advanced and you found a free tool like Trello. Or maybe you have another form specific to feedback ideas that probably sends to your email and you receive another email from the user wondering if you got their feedback. Ideally has a cool feature we call the feed, where users can submit their ideas and begin to interact and engage with other user submissions via likes and comments. Users can sort by time and popularity, as well as filter by specific tags. This way, users interacting can see the information they want, admins can prioritize ideas with little to no work, and the organization receives a necessary boost in engagement. So, how can you use Ideally to solve these problems? Ideally can support efforts throughout your organization. It's been used to run thematic innovation competitions, ending with a grand prize of pilot, engage the workforce for feedback and ideas, hoping to find the next diamond in the rough, create thought leadership through topic based forums, make data driven investments instead of emotional ones, collaborate across departments to align on strategies, and source external solutions to make objective decisions. And the use cases are growing more as more and more organizations join us on the platform. Now let's walk through the high level Ideally workflow. Ideally is used to collect submissions, score submissions, track progress, and view reports. To get started, you create a new submission portal, configure it with the information submission questions, and then you generate a unique URL to share with your applicants. When an applicant clicks on the unique URL, they are taken to the submission portal homepage where they can learn about the initiative, answer questions, and interact in the feed if configured. In the application, they can add general information and upload files, enter personal information, and answer questions configured by the administrator. Once a submission is complete, you can start scoring. Scoring through Ideally is intuitive and seamless. The full submission appears in the middle of the screen. You can open attachments in a separate tab, and after you review the submission, you score each of the metrics configured by the administrator and can hover over individual values for help or text. You can add notes or comments in the box below, and when you're done scoring, save the score and move seamlessly to the next application. Finally, users can save and exit at any point and easily re-enter later on. As submissions are being scored, you can track each one and see where they are in each stage. The submissions will populate in row form, and each will have a most recent status and number of scoring sessions they are in. Users can click on a submission to expand it to see itemized scores. As the submissions are being scored, you can pull a cross-sectional view of the results of a scoring session. Submissions appear on the left, metrics in the middle, and overall score on the right. You can filter each column and assign statuses to select winners. Submissions, scoring, tracking, and reporting are right at your fingertips throughout the whole process. How do others use Ideally? One example use case was with Brigham and Women's Hospital. They engaged HealthBox to help them design and execute a program targeted at tackling healthcare's most burdensome processes. They leveraged Ideally to hear from employees across the hospital and for employees to comment on and upvote pain points that they've experienced as well. This gave the iHub and IS leadership a prioritized set of opportunities to solve through digital tools. Let's get started with Ideally. To start building a foundation for your innovation initiatives, you have the option of enterprise and business annual licensing. This gives you an unlimited number of initiatives each year. We also offer one-time challenge licensing, a discounted rate when paired with HealthBox consulting services, as well as training and onboarding services. If you're interested in exploring how Ideally can support innovation in your organization, you can contact us or schedule a demo on our website. Thanks for your time, and thanks for listening.